Dark alley in an old stone city at night, a single lamp flickering. The story you know isn't the real one. You think you know the story of Aladdin, the lamp, the wish, the happy ending? But the version they tell children leaves out the part that matters most. The part about the man who came before Aladdin, the part about what was really trapped inside that lamp, and why, for 1,000 years, no one who found it ever lived long enough to tell the truth. Poor young man, Aladdin, sitting alone in a crowded marketplace, ignored by everyone, mending torn shoes. A city of thousands, a boy nobody saw. In an old city built on old secrets, there lived a boy with nothing. No father, no trade, no future anyone cared to notice. He was invisible, which is exactly why the stranger chose him. A tall robed man with sharp eyes approaches Aladdin, places a hand on his shoulder, smiles too warmly. He said he was family. He was lying. Sudden silence in the market. Low string sting, one heartbeat thud, down here. He was just the first to survive. Gold, jewels, enough treasure to buy 100 kingdoms, and bones, old ones, and not so old ones, of every person who had come before him and reached for the wrong thing. In the center of it all sat a small, plain, ordinary lamp. No gold, no jewels, just waiting. As if it had been waiting for him specifically. Aladdin climbs back up the stairs holding the lamp. The stranger's face changes. The warmth vanishes instantly, replaced by cold fury. He demands the lamp before helping Aladdin out. The mask finally slipped. The moment Aladdin held that lamp, everything changed. The kind uncle vanished. In his place stood something colder, a man who had spent years searching, lying and waiting for this exact moment. He demanded the lamp before he would pull the boy out. Aladdin for the first time understood. He was never family. He was just a tool small enough to fit through a door that had been sealed for someone else. The stranger seals the entrance shut with another symbol, trapping Aladdin underground in total darkness. Long silence. Then Aladdin's hand accidentally rubs the lamp's tarnished surface. Next. Buried alive with the one thing everyone wanted. Total silence. Then a slow, low hum building, a soft, otherworldly whisper. When Aladdin refused, the man sealed the entrance shut, trapping him alone underground, in absolute darkness, with no way out, and no one who knew he existed. Days could pass down there, and no one above would notice. In the dark, out of fear more than hope, his hand brushed against the lamp's surface, and something on the other side of it finally woke up. A slow, glowing mist rises from the lamp's spout, forming an enormous shifting shadow figure that fills the chamber. Its voice doesn't quite match the shape of its mouth. It had been waiting far longer than Aladdin knew. Deep, resonant tone, distorted whisper, layered under narration, heartbeat rhythm. It did not appear the way the stories tell it. No grand entrance, no booming laughter. It rose slowly like it was remembering how to exist. And it spoke, not with excitement, but with something closer to exhaustion. It had granted wishes before, many times, to many hands, and every single one of them had wished for the wrong things. The ground splits again from the inside. Aladdin emerges into moonlight, lamp clutched tightly, alone. The city glows faintly in the distance. He got out. The real story was just beginning. Single dramatic drum hit, fade to near silence. Somehow Aladdin made it back to the surface, alive, alone, and carrying something far more dangerous than treasure. The uncle was gone. But he had learned this city's oldest lesson far too late. The ones who go looking for magic rarely get to choose what kind they find. Subscribe for the real story behind your favorite tales. Channel Mr. Viral. What Aladdin did with that lamp next is a story for another day. If you want to hear what happens when a wish goes wrong, hit subscribe, share this with someone who needs to hear it, and stay with us. Because the story you think you know never tells you everything.